Oh gosh, there's a fire. Get up. It was an explosion. Can we talk about the weird feelings between us? And he said, I'm in a bit of a dilemma. Somehow I found myself caring deeply for both you and Blake.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Unfaithful adventure. So if you like a good story and you like to have fun, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all of the free things.
I am here with Jaimie, and Jaimie Hart is at home typing away because he's working on his next short story. He's been writing some short stories. He really wants to be a professional author, even though he is on the critic's career at this point in time. He's an art critic. He wants to build his way up to a full-length novel. Right now he does short stories called Nia and Jaimie, and it's kind of a play on Nia and Jaimie on their names as best friends. It's the adventures of them. So they are these friends that go on all these adventures, but that is what he is doing. Now, I left you on a cliffhanger because Nia and Jaimie were outside kissing and cuddling under the stars. What happened? Well, other than the kissing, nothing. You may have noticed at the very end of the last episode that it started to sprinkle. Now, I was on back out. You can see that has turned into a full-fledged thunderstorm. So by the time they ran home, it just kind of snapped Jaimie out of this kind of trance-like state that he was in. He made his excuses, and Nia could feel the shift, so she went home. So she is over here. You can see her lights are on. And Jaimie is over here writing his book, but he's still been thinking about Nia, and he's thinking about Blake as well. Jaimie and Nia are supposed to go to the flea market today, and he's thinking, well, there might be something good, and they could probably have a talk because he did just become boyfriend and girlfriend with Blake, and he really feels like he's in love with Blake, and that might be Nia knocking now. No, this is somebody else, so we're gonna ignore them because we don't even notice them at this point in time. Let's go on to the flea market. Well, Jaimie got ready to go to the flea market, and Nia said that she was no longer available. Now he's starting to kind of feel bad because she loves flea markets, and he just kind of wonders what made her all of a sudden change her mind. I mean, he knows, he's not stupid. He knows, like, we made out and then I made excuses and got away. And now Blake is asking to go to the flea market, so sure. Jaimie and Blake are here at the flea market grounds, and it is hot here and dry, so he's happy about that. They are just catching up, and he asked her how she's doing. Blake loves Jaimie's jokes, and she is feeling a little bit romantic. One thing about Jaimie and Blake in a relationship is that Blake actually initiates a lot of the interaction. She initiates the kiss. She's the one who asked him to be her boyfriend. So let's get over here because they do have a challenge to have to buy something. So I'm going to have them go here together, and I see somebody because of her beautiful braids. Nia and Jaimie were supposed to go to the flea market together, and she made excuses, but actually she is here and she seems upset, so I'm gonna actually take control of her. Jaimie is gonna come over here and haggle, and then after that he's definitely going to make his way over to find out what Nia's doing, and Blake is actually going to get her a drink, honey, or either this cute bartender. I don't know what Blake is up to, but is it only stuff at that table? Because he actually likes this desk chair. It's only stuff at her table. Where's the vendor for this area? So she said, yeah, you can have something off as well. I think he actually likes these candles. He bought that. Jaimie is gonna come over and haggle. He's trying to get Blake back over here to see if she wants any food too. Okay, here she comes. Let's see if she wants to haggle over here and get some food. I don't know if she would do very much haggling. Where is Jaimie? Now I'm gonna have them sit down because I think this is interesting because Carmen Sudo is here in her summer outfit. Girl, did you get your food? Please get your food. Before Blake gets back, Jaimie's gonna say, and he's flirting with her and bestowing empathy. He's just gonna come over while she's still trying to order. He's gonna find out from Nia, like, hey, you said that you were not coming. And she's like, Jaimie, you've been kind of playing games lately. He's like, what? And she's like, okay, so if we're not gonna talk about it, then, you know, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Life is good. And it's just sarcasm laced in there. She's gonna say, I do anything for you, and I think that that's a problem because it's past our friendship. They're having this talk and it's a negative interaction. Jaimie's like, well, I gotta kind of focus on me right now, and he is like, well, what can I say about that? In the meantime, Blake kind of sees them talking, and she's already headed over to chat chat. She's gonna come over and she's gonna say, hey Nia, because Blake really loves Nia. And Nia really likes Blake a lot too. She's like, we should go out for coffee sometime. And Nia likes this. She's like, yeah, girl, we should do that. And to herself, Nia is thinking, I'm going to leave Blake alone. Nia is over here and she sees her friend Carmen Pseudo. And she really likes Carmen. So she's going to just try to come and speak to her because Carmen is over here jazzing it up. Blake is back up here at this bar, honey. I don't know. I guess it's the day drinking for me. I'm going to send her to the restaurant now because she does need to go pretty bad. Nia's just making her own way at this point. She is just getting to know Carmen. She's just deciding to do something different. Jaimie is over here getting ready to shoot basketball, whereas Nia is actually coming over here where Jaimie is. The ladies are over here chatting and there's some other people sitting here, but basically she's like, hey girl, you know, we got a lot of the same interests, and it is so true. She's like, we should hang out sometimes. You are Jaimie's best friend, and we are together now. He was like, yeah, you know, because I said it before, Nia really likes Blake, and Blake really likes Nia. Like, she's even moving in closer so they can really sit and have some girls chat, and they are getting along great. Nia is a girl's girl. Nia doesn't want to do anything that would mess up Jaimie and Blake's relationship. So she's out here doing karaoke, so she's going to come watch, and actually, I'm going to get Jaimie to come watch. He's been up here playing basketball, so he is sweaty. But Blake is like, girl, okay, you sound all right. I don't know if she does sound all right, but Blake is finding it entertaining. And Jaimie is coming over like, oh, what are y'all doing in here? So he's gonna sit down too. An awkward trio. Not awkward on Blake's end because she can read something there, but in all honesty, she thinks that it's just a friendship. Like, she knows they have this really strong friendship. And so they're both here and they find it entertaining. They are talking about how that was so great, how her performance was so funny. They are just being playful right now. Blake is tickling Jaimie and Nia just kind of looks down to play it out. So Jaimie is like, yeah, I'll sing. Blake is coming to sing some karaoke by herself. And he's like, oh my gosh, girl. He is like, your singing is atrocious. But Nia's watching too, and they are just having a good time. And you can see she keeps side-eyeing him like, she really is feeling the feels. And Blake is horrible. This girl is no singer. Jaimie has her eardrums. Most Sims usually love that song, but not when it's sung like that. He really thinks that is terrible. He is actually gonna run to the restroom real quick. He feels like this is probably the perfect time to go. And then he's gonna come back and sing a duet. Oh, Faiz just came in and he's talking to Nia, it looks like. Nia has decided it's been some hours. They've been out at the karaoke bar, and unintentionally at that. And Nia has decided to go home, but Blake has her drink, and her and Jaimie are going on, and Jaimie singing. And he's not half bad, but we're hearing the sound next to him. I think their day is kind of over, so I think they're going to go back to his place. We'll be right back. It is still pouring down, so they're gonna go here. Blake, go in, girl. Okay, she's going in. They've been at the, oh gosh, it's okay, girl. She's afraid of the thunderstorm, but he's going to take a shower because he was playing basketball. And it's funny because she went and got right in his bed and went to sleep. I think that's interesting. Blake came straight in. She was scared of the storm. She went to sleep. So while she is sleeping, then Jaimie is going to cook her some steaks. And Blake is interesting because she must feel very much at home. This is her first time here in the capacity of girlfriend. Jaimie is just wanting to impress her. Oh, this painting sold. I have him ship it on Plopsy. And I forgot he won this voodoo doll at the, oh, he can only bind it to Blake. I guess he won't bind it right now. He won this at the festival. He's whipping this steak up and it looks pretty good. He looks good. Jaimie looks great in this outfit. Neutrals are for him. So there we go. He won't wake her up. He'll put it in the fridge, and then when she wants to eat, she can heat it up in the oven. It'll be like brand new. So he's got her some dinner here, and then he might wake her up after that. We had to replace the mailbox. Now we can ship that painting on Plopsy. So then he's gonna come back in here and try to wake up Blake. He just wants to make sure that she's not too hungry because she was all tuckered out and tired, so she did not eat. He needs to write a column as well to get promoted. Oh, Blake. Oh gosh, she's running. Okay, he's gonna try to catch her to calm her down because this this storm is not for her because she just woke up running. And he's like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I just had a really bad experience in a storm when I was young. Girl, you should go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna make her go to the bathroom. I'm gonna take control of her again because our girl is not doing too great on her own. Let's go ahead and eat. And he's just gonna take a little nap while she gets herself together. But she's eating this flank steak he cooked with mushrooms. Yes, black mushrooms. I mean, I don't know. She thought it was delicious. So he's up. He's gonna clean that plate up for her. So he is just kind of sitting down and talking with her, and she told him that she thinks she's falling in love with him, and he said, I am too. The feeling is mutual. Jaimie knows that this is probably leading down a really bad path. He can't stop the train. It's like a train off the rails. He knows there's something for Nia, and just because nothing went all the way, he knows that there's something going on there if he's being very honest. He just blew a kiss at Blake, and she's ever the romantic. She's gonna get up and make sure that they get on to the next steps. They have talked about kind of their jobs a little bit, and he's telling her, I'm working on a short story because I want to have a book. And he thinks that is really nice. Kind of thinks it's hot too. So she's just gonna go in for the passionate kiss, and so they're just gonna have their night here. And I think the thunderstorm finally did stop. It did. And it's getting a little hot. Jaimie knows that they're going to end up ending their night in Woohoo. Jaimie and Blake, I think, are going to Woohoo, but she is still running scared. Like, I don't know why she's running everywhere. We'll see. I'm going to tell you one thing. Blake going to always have her little hoity-toity fancy lingerie on while they are woohooing. Let's go over here because the landlord did send Jaimie and Nia a notification, and that is that they have a new exercise room. Now, it's pretty small over here in the corner, and it's got a treadmill, and I don't know that machine, the Strangerville machine. It's concrete floor, but it's pretty nice in the inside. It's no heating or air in there either. They have to be careful. But back to Blake and Jaimie, they are cuddled up in bed, just enjoying each other's company. Honestly, Jaimie is now thinking that he has really made things more complicated than it needs to be with Nia. So he's kind of out there at this point. He's just going to leave it alone. But he's going to go to bed, and we will be back. Oh, gosh, there's a fire. Get up. It was an explosion. And Nia actually heard the explosion from next door. She is going to just hop straight into action with Jaimie, and they have working together to put the fire out. In the meantime, Blake is just scared, honey. She is gone. Like, Blake is like, she ain't for it. And I think she ran all the way home. Like, girl. So Nia's just gonna check in on Jaimie, and he's laughing. He's like, oh my gosh. Nia received money, so something may have been damaged in her house too. We need to go over and check, actually. In the meantime, Jaimie is going to try to call the landlord. Like, come on over here, landlord. But he's thanking her for coming in and saving the day. We gotta go to Nia's place to see what happened. So I'm gonna try to get the landlord over. Hey, Panya, I need you to come in with your rainbow overalls. That's a weird item to have a rainbow. I mean, it just is what it is. He's gonna do an introduction. He wants to ask him to inspect this oven. Panya, can you come in here and look at this? That is not the oven, and I know that's not the oven. Come and inspect this raggedy oven. It done burnt down all our stuff. We gotta replace this stuff. I ain't gonna lie, some stuff I don't even know what it was. Let's see. What do we get for taking care of this? Did our trash can burn up? Don't throw this away. And this too. Okay, I think it was our Brazen Lotus cookbook. So we replace everything. What I'm gonna do is give Jaimie his money back, and I'm gonna go over to Nia and see if we need to do the same thing. Yeah, I gave him his money back because we called Panya, and I don't know what he was doing. Jaimie's gonna come over real quick and write a column about the festival before he goes to work. Once he goes to work, we're gonna jump over to Nia. That's completed, so he's gonna go to work, and we will be right back. Nia's unit looks okay, so I'm actually gonna have her go out for a jog. Now, I don't know why she is running in this outfit. Girl, is this a jog? She is getting her run on through the brambles, but she looks great doing it. Got her braids freshly done, so she's just running, and she's really kind of looking around. She's just thinking that she wants to paint. She was serious about just finding somebody else to talk to, because as much as she loves Jaimie as a friend, she just thinks he's playing with her affections at this point. She's kind of been nervous to bring it up, even though she should. Oh, it's getting hot, so I'm gonna just have her go home. Yeah, she's starting to like overheat. Have her paint. Yeah, she moved her easel outside because it is warmer. Oh, hi, who is this? Okay, let's come introduce ourselves to the guy knocking on the door. Oh, it looks like some neighbors. Jasper Gray. So she is just introducing herself to everybody. And she's in the powerhouse clubs and the upper crust club. So let's see. Because maybe Nia needs to get involved with something, you know? Hi, neighbors. I guess y'all could come in. So she's going to talk to her about the clubs and say, hey, can you tell me about them? So she's going to ask to join the upper crust. Oh, yeah, they're having a club gathering now. Let's go. And they're having a club gathering now, but also Nia wants to ask her about the other club that she told her about, and she wants to join the powerhouse club. No, we're not doing that one because we at this one. Upper crust, where are we? What are we doing? I think this is at somebody's house. So we can cook, make drinks, eat, and drink at the bar. Let's do a group meal. She can come over here and join her new buddy cooking, and she's going to give her some instructions because she was waving for help. Clara, she obviously just kind of got lost, but she's going to help her out and tell her what to do next. So that is looking good. Is this Clara's house? Oh, her painting just sold on Plopsy too for $8.98. Oh my gosh. So she's really kind of enjoying herself. Nia's gonna eat some of this salad. We've got chips and queso. Like, this is a beautiful club. I love it. They are cooking all kind of stuff in this club. We should have been in this club. Nia's gonna eat because she's like, wow, I love it here. It's so nice to meet you all. Thanks for letting me join. This is a part of Nia deciding to move on from Jaimie as well. It's like, I'm gonna hang out with some new people. I'm gonna meet new people. You know, Nia is shy, so that has been a hard thing for her. That's some fish and chips. That's good for vegetarians. Like, it's something for everybody here. We got French toast. So Nia is just really getting to know everybody because she really wants to step out, and she relies on Jaimie because Jaimie has been a good friend. She wants to become enemies with Marissa. When did we even meet Marissa? Goodness, is that because of the other club? Oh, honey, I don't know. I don't see Marissa in this one or that one, so I don't know. But she's just having a great time. Just gonna run to the restroom here, and this is Ulrich Frost. What in the names? Okay, this is Ulrich Frost, and she is expecting. So yeah, we just been getting to know the people around here. I will say that everybody's very friendly. She's gonna ask about the baby's due date. Then she also wants to clean up. Does she have an observant trait? It would help her a lot. Let's get her the observant trait. There, the best 500 points I could spend. And she's saying, hey, girl, I went through a divorce, but then I found somebody new. Yeah, we're expecting a baby. And Nia's like, oh my gosh, that is such a crazy story. But it's giving her hope that, you know, why is she stuck on Jaimie? Because they're friends, because they're best friends. That could be a good relationship, but also it could be somebody else. So she's going to help clean up, and she's going to head home. And she's actually going to talk to Jaimie. Nia's home. She's gonna ship this on Plopsy, and she's gonna finish this painting because that one was worth almost 900 simoleons. So that is amazing. She's just kind of high off of her night. She's feeling very inspired, which I think is wonderful. Next time she's gonna paint from reference, but she's gonna come in and take a quick shower. She's gonna just clean up. She's got a couple of cups here that she needs to clean up. Oh, and Jaimie is here knocking on her door, and it's funny because she was definitely gonna call him because she wants to talk. Now, in the meantime, Jaimie has had a pretty rough day at work. He got chewed out by his boss. His festival write-up wasn't up to par, probably because he was there flirting with Blake, if we're being completely honest. So Nia reads that in him, and she's like, what's going on with you? What's up? You're not your normal self. And he's like, well, I was just coming to do my normal nightly check-in to make sure you make it home safely. And she's like, you know, you don't have to keep doing that. He's like, I've always done that. She's like, can we talk about the weird feelings between us? Nia's saying, you know that something's different. Jaimie's like, yeah. He's scratching his head because, yeah, he can admit something changed. She's like, yeah, but you are with Blake, and we cannot keep doing things the same way. You know, I'm kind of embarrassed to even talk to you about this, but we've been friends since we were children. I don't want to lose that friendship. Kind of off topic, but not. But Jaimie is thanking her for saving him because he felt like his whole kitchen could have burned down. Blake understandably was scared and ran. Just told him that it was no big deal, and he's like, yeah, but it kind of was. So Nia's telling him to stay on topic, Jaimie. We were talking about us and woohoo in the future because that almost happened, and it's kind of funny, but he's telling her, look, I have a divided heart. I have feelings for Blake, This is a part of Maple Bell's love triangle mod. He's saying I like her too, and Nia doesn't want to hear that, but then quickly she clears up because she appreciates the honesty as well. And he said, I'm in a bit of a dilemma. Somehow I found myself caring deeply for both you and Blake. I didn't plan for this to happen, and I'm honestly at a loss. She's saying, look, we could just be friends. Our friendship has worked for all of these years. Oh, we saw another painting too. They had like a little negative interaction because she's like, you probably shouldn't have kept moving forward with both of us. Jaimie is just telling Nia that he wants to explore the feelings with her, but he also has admitted to being torn with Blake. And Nia does like affection, and she hasn't had a lot of it outside of a friendship type affection. So he's asking her out front, what if I date both of you until I decide? Now Nia doesn't really like that he thinks he's doing all the picking. She's gonna say maybe if we make a fresh start, but does Blake know? He's like, I'm gonna talk to Blake. You have to get into Nia's background to understand why she would even agree to this when that's not really what she wants. She wants to be in an exclusive relationship. Nia wants love. She wants somebody who really only loves her in that way. Jaimie is happy because he thinks this could be a way forward. If he's completely honest with himself, which he's not being right now, he doesn't know how he is gonna tell Blake any of this. He knows that Blake isn't that kind of person to want to be in an open relationship. Something else, Jaimie is getting Nia another rose because that's something that she clearly likes. But Jamie's telling Nia, hey, I actually got you more than a single rose. I just put that out of the bouquet. I was thinking about you all day, so I got you this bouquet of flowers. I did write a little message because, you know, I like to write, and he's like, don't read it now. She's like, no, I'm gonna read it now. She really, really loved that gift. She is taken by the gift, and it leads to another kiss. When they kiss, she forgets everything. Everything. And I don't know if that's gonna go well for her. She is so happy about that gift. And it says, you're the greatest gift I've ever gotten. Oh my gosh, she's giving him flowers back. So she actually bought him a gift too. It's funny because this is how their friendship works, honestly. It's not odd that they have gotten each other the exact same gifts because they often think very similarly because they've been friends for so long. They're definitely caught up in the moment now. They're gonna kiss, and Jaimie has decided that wherever it goes, he's not gonna stop it. They are gonna go to Nia's room, and this is where we're gonna leave this episode. Next time, we will see how this goes. So Jaimie actually talked to Blake. Should Jaimie have talked to Blake before he woohoo with Nia? Should Nia have accepted this love triangle arrangement, this experiment and see arrangement? Well, you'll have to tune in next time and let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.